Alright, for your last photos assignment, you're going to create a slideshow. This is really quite easy and shouldn't take you too long. If you look here, you can read the specific instructions when you get there, but you need 20 photos for your slideshow. They can be photos that you already have, or you can shoot new photos, but they must be of a common theme, and there's some examples given here. So I'm going to go back to photos, and what I've done is I've selected 20 random football pictures here, and I believe there are 7 photos to a row here, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I should have 20 photos selected here. What I'm going to do is click on the Add or Create button here, and I'm going to select Slideshow. Now, you need to give some thought about what you want the name of the slideshow to be, because that's going to appear at the beginning of your slideshow. So in this case, I'm just going to say 8th grade Super Bowl. Oops. All right, that will be on the beginning of my slideshow. All right, now once you've done that, here's the title here. Now if you decide that you've screwed something up or you have a typo, you can actually go over here to the left. You remember, go to View to show your sidebar. But you can click in here and change the name of it as well if you have a typo or change your mind. Alright, on the right side here we have themes, and I'll let you go through and test the various themes to see which one you want to do. You can also select music. If you click on the button there, now I've got iTunes library here, and so I could grab one of my songs and use it in here, but by default it comes with this classic music. Now that's not really my thing, so I think I was looking at some AC/DC here, and I think I was going to do For Those About to Rock. Now if you look in the upper right here, it's selected music. I am going to delete the classic because I don't want that, and now the only selection up here is AC/DC. So that should play now with my slideshow. You can also customize it by fitting your slideshow to the music or doing a custom time on your slides. You can also change the transitions between your slides and the speed of that transition. Also, you may want to choose scale photos to fit the screen. Once you've done this, you should be able to hit play, and you can hear the AC/DC playing, and it's going through our slideshow. And if this is suitable for you, then at that point I'm going to pause this and not play the whole thing. Then you can export it to turn in. Now if you want to mess around with transitions or a different theme, you can certainly go back at this point and correct that. You may want to look at some of these. Some of these are kind of neat. Anyway, if mine is acceptable the way it is, then I'm going to go to the upper right here and select the export button, and the name of it appears here. Now I think you should put it on the desktop so it's easy to find. That should be easy to find on your computers. And then this one is set to 720, and I'm going to leave it at that. That's the best format to turn it in. We don't need it on 1080, and 480 is not good enough quality, so 720 will be great. We want to make sure this box is not checked. We don't need to send it to iTunes. And at this point I'm going to save it. Now it's exporting here, and at this point I want to explain to you how you're going to be turning these assignments in. We're going to use AirDrop. Now this won't work real well for an example right now because I'm the only one in this room and there's no other computers booted up. But what you do is go to your dock down here and mouse over. Here's Finder in the lower left of your dock. Hopefully you can see my mouse moving here. Click on Finder. It'll open a new window, and select AirDrop. When your file is done exporting, you will see, if I have my AirDrop on, you will see my computer listed here. My symbol when I'm online with AirDrop, it'll be a basketball. And when I appear on there, you should be able to take your file, like here's the 8th grade Super Bowl one. It's not done exporting yet, but when it's done, I'll be able to drag and drop that onto the basketball, and then I have to accept it. So be patient. There'll also be a confirmation when you first drop it on there it'll confirm that that's what you want to do, and then go ahead and do that. And then if you don't get my attention right away, or I don't accept it right away, just get a hold of me and I will accept that. But I have to have my AirDrop turned on and you have to have yours turned on. Now if we have a hard time seeing each other on AirDrop, sometimes I'll click off of it, like right now, just click to something else in the left bar here and then click back onto it, and that's like restarting it. Okay. With that, then you should be able to turn it in. You can see my export is complete here, and I would simply be able to, again, drag and drop this onto the basketball icon that'll appear when I'm logged into AirDrop. Alright, that concludes this tutorial, and that concludes your activities with photos.